Imagine this, a man in 1950 hit by a car in New York City is found carrying items from the 1800s. A woman in 1928 appears in a silent film holding what looks like a modern cell phone. And a pilot in 1935 claims to have flown into the future. Could time travel really be possible, or are these stories just coincidences? Throughout history, there have been many puzzling accounts of individuals seemingly out of time. Join us now as we venture into the shadowy realm of the unexplained, to examine the most baffling cases of alleged time travel. Our journey begins in New York City, 1950. Amidst the urban jungle, a man in his late 20s appears as if from thin air, his clothing a stark contrast to the fashions of the time. This is Rudolph Fentz, a name forever etched in time travel lore. Witnesses recall him appearing dazed and confused, clutching a collection of peculiar items. Among his possessions, a copper token for a beer, a bill for the care of a horse and carriage, and a letter dated 1876, addressed to Mr. Rudolph Fentz. It is as if he stepped out of a time capsule. His journey, however, is tragically cut short. Disoriented, Fentz steps into the path of an oncoming vehicle, his life extinguished in an instant. Authorities, baffled by his belongings, delve into his past only to discover a Rudolph Fentz vanished without a trace in 1876. Had this man truly traveled through time only to meet an untimely end in a world he no longer recognized? The case remains unsolved, a stark reminder of the elusive nature of time. Was Rudolph Fentz a visitor from the past? Or is there another explanation for his sudden appearance and tragic demise? Our next stop takes us to the golden age of Hollywood. Within the bustling studio lot of Charlie Chaplin, a curious figure emerges in the background. A woman, seemingly strolling through the set, pauses, lifting a peculiar object to her ear. It is small, rectangular, and held in a manner reminiscent of someone using a modern cell phone. How could such technology exist in 1928, decades before the invention of modern electronics? Skeptics argue she is holding a hearing aid or shielding her ear from noise. Yet the image remains captivating, a tantalizing glimpse into a time when cell phones were the stuff of science fiction. Could this be a time traveler, inadvertently captured on film? The footage leaves us with more questions than answers. It serves as a reminder that even in well-documented eras, mysteries can lurk in the shadows. Our exploration of time travel takes to the skies with Sir Victor Goddard, a seasoned pilot in the Royal Air Force. The year is 1935, and Goddard sets out on a routine training flight from Edinburgh, Scotland. A thick fog descends upon his biplane, engulfing him in a blinding white abyss. Disoriented, he loses his bearings. Just when all hope seems lost, a break in the fog reveals an airfield, bustling with planes painted in an unfamiliar yellow. Mechanics scurry about, and 4 aircraft, unlike any he has seen before, are parked on the runway. Struggling to comprehend this scene, Goddard pulls his aircraft out of the fog. Years later, the airfield undergoes renovations, and the planes are painted yellow, just as he described. Had Sir Victor Goddard flown through a rip in the fabric of time, catching a glimpse of the airfield's future? Or was this a vivid hallucination? Whatever the explanation, Goddard's experience continues to fascinate and fuel speculation about the nature of time. Chapter 4. The Time-Traveling Hipster, a Photographic Anomaly. Our journey now takes us to British Columbia, Canada. It is 1941, and the newly reopened South Fork Bridge is abuzz with celebration. Locals gather to commemorate this feat of engineering, their faces beaming with pride as they pose for a photograph. However, upon closer inspection, a particular individual stands out from the crowd. A man seemingly out of place, sporting attire that clashes with the fashion of the 1940s. His sunglasses, with their distinctive plastic frames, are a far cry from the metal frames common for the era. He sports a printed t-shirt, a style virtually unheard of at the time, and his hairstyle deviates from the neatly combed styles favoured by men of that decade. Dubbed the time-travelling hipster, his image has sparked fierce debate among believers and skeptics alike. Some argue that his clothing, while unusual for the time, could be explained as being ahead of the fashion curve. Could this be a visitor from the future attending a historical event as a casual observer? Chapter 5: Unraveling the Threads of Time Theories Behind Time Travel. From New York to Hollywood, from Scotland to Canada, we have examined cases that defy easy explanation. But how could time travel, a concept once relegated to science fiction, even be possible? One prevailing theory centers on the existence of wormholes, hypothetical tunnels that connect two distant points in space-time. Imagine a sheet of paper representing the fabric of space-time. Now, fold that paper in half, bringing the two distant points close together. A wormhole, in theory, would act as a shortcut through this folded space-time. Another theory proposes the manipulation of space-time itself. Einstein's theory of general relativity suggests that massive objects like stars and black holes warp the fabric of space-time. Could we, with advanced technology, harness this warping effect to create shortcuts, bending time to our will? Quantum mechanics offers yet another intriguing possibility. The concept of quantum entanglement suggests that two particles separated by vast distances can be linked in such a way that they instantaneously influence each other's behavior. While these theories remain speculative, they offer a glimpse into a future where the boundaries of time may be more fluid than we currently comprehend. Chapter 6: Real or Myth? The Enduring Mystery of Time Travelers. As we conclude our expedition into the enigmatic world of time travel, we are left with more questions than answers. Are these stories evidence of a reality beyond our current understanding? Or are they merely products of our collective fascination with the unknown? Time travel holds an undeniable allure, challenging us to question our assumptions about the nature of reality. Perhaps these stories serve as reminders of the vastness of the universe and the limitations of our current knowledge. Whether these tales are proven true or dismissed as fictions, they will continue to captivate our imaginations. The mystery of time travel endures, a testament to our fascination with the enigmatic nature of time itself. It invites us to keep questioning, exploring, and remaining open to the possibility that the universe holds secrets far stranger than we can imagine. Outro: The Universe's Secrets. As we've journeyed through time, one thing remains certain: the universe holds many secrets. The concept of time travel now tiptoes on the fringes of scientific theory. Perhaps one day science will unlock the secrets of time, allowing us to navigate its currents with ease. Until then, we are left to ponder the possibilities and marvel at the mysteries that continue to baffle us.